Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. So I'm shooting today a favorites for you all. I haven't done a favorites in like 3 months. It's been like 3 or 4 months. So this is gonna be basically um, pretty much everything that I've been wearing or loving throughout the summer. So I guess this is gonna be like a summer favorites because summer is basically over now. We have like a couple weeks till fall. I have a lot to talk about, so I'm just gonna start with my first item. So my first item is my makeup bag, my Victoria's Secret makeup bag. I really like this a lot. It's a lot bigger than the other one that I had, and the other one I had it for a while, and it was one of those cloth materials, so it can get anything on it easily, and it was a lot cheaper and not as doable. I can't talk today, but it's not as sturdy as this bag is. This bag is pretty sturdy and it's a lot bigger, and it has two compartments. It has like a pocket in the front, and then it has just the main pocket. So it has two pockets, and the pocket in the front is honestly just as big as the main pocket. So it holds a lot of makeup. Also, I like the color. I mean, it looks really expensive. I mean, it wasn't that expensive. It wasn't like the cheapest bag either, or the cheapest makeup bag either, but I feel like it was worth the money. And it has this gorgeous dusty rose color, which is like the color of the year. So I really like this a lot. So I wanted to get that out of the way because that's just kind of like a preliminary item. So the next things I'm going to jump into are hair products and fragrances. Hair, skin, and fragrances. It's going to cover basically all of those. So I'll start with my skin first. So the body wash that I've been loving is the Dove body wash, and this is just the regular Dove deep moisture nourishing body wash. It's just a regular body wash because they have different scents that you can get. I don't know how many. I know it's a lot of scents, and depending on what store you go into and what area, you can find if you're looking for a certain scent. So I'm not going to quote the exact number of scents because I really don't know it, but I do know this is like the original or the very first. And I love this because it does not have alcohol in it, so it does not dry my skin out like scented body washes and things like that, like most body washes do. Dove is a really good brand for if you have dry skin. Aveeno is too, if you have extra dry skin or just dry skin period, because me personally, I have dry skin throughout the year. A part of it is probably because I don't drink enough water. I drink water a lot better than I used to because I used to go days without drinking water, but I drink water at least every day, at least 2 or 3 glasses. I know you're supposed to drink way more than that, but I think that's better than none. But I'm getting off the subject. But this is for like if you have dry skin, extra dry skin. So it keeps the moisture in. It doesn't a lot of times when you have dry skin, you get ashy really quickly, especially if you're darker. Your skin dries real quickly and you get ashy really quickly. So if you're my complexion or just have dry skin, this is really good to try because honestly it holds the moisture in. You don't get as dry as you would with regular body washes. And a part of that, I'm pretty sure, is because it doesn't have alcohol in it. And it wasn't even that expensive. This is like a 22 fluid ounce bottle, and it was only like $6, and I got it from Target. So that's a pretty good deal. I mean, that's a good deal for 22 fluid ounces. So if you haven't tried this and you have dry skin, try this out. The next, since I'm talking about skin, is this Nivea body lotion. Moisturizes and replenishes dry skin. That's what it says it does. It has shea butter in it, and I'm pretty sure it has a lot of other stuff in it. Now they have like a little meter on here, and it says dry skin, and it lets you know like what level it has, light to rich. So it's like in the middle point is where they're saying, I guess, the hydration level would be. That's what they're trying to say. But it works pretty good. I'm like right here. I need to get some more, but it works good. This does have alcohol in it, but it doesn't dry my skin out more than my skin would normally be dried out. I try not to use products on my skin with alcohol in it, but sometimes because of just price point and things like that, you really can't avoid it that much. But I definitely try to avoid it if a product leaves my skin extra dry, like more dry than it normally is. I really just try to just skip that product. But yeah, this is a good product or a good lotion to have. They have a huge bottle, which I probably need to get, that's a lot bigger than this. I can't really remember how much this is, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't over like $10 or $15. It's probably between the $10 to $15 range. Nextly, I'm going to talk about fragrances. I have two fragrances. I'll talk about Beach Nights first from Bath and Body Works. I talked about this in my Bath and Body Works haul briefly, but I love this because it literally stays on you. You smell it all day. It's not a mist that you spray and then you don't spray it anymore. And I don't really spray these on my clothes. I spray these on my body when I get out of the shower. I put moisture lotions and things like that, and body balms or body butters or whatever, and then I put this on top. So this will be like the last thing that I put on top of me, and you can smell this all day. And I like that because like a lot of body mist you can't smell. It's not like it's a perfume, it's just a mist. But the fact that you can smell it all day like a perfume is really good. So if you haven't tried Beach Nights, go try it out. It's a very sweet marshmallow coconut type smell, if you're wondering what it smells like. And the next fragrance is Beyond Love. This is a replica perfume. So this is a replica for Beyonce's perfume. I think it's called Heat or something like that. But this smells really good. To be a replica item, it smells good and you can still smell it after hours of spraying it, which is good. This only cost me like $5 from just like a store. You know those random fashion stores that have things in the front. They try to get you to buy more stuff. Alright, so now I want to talk about this argan oil. This is the Hollywood Beauty Argan, all of that, Morocco argan oil. So I normally just use this on my natural hair. I don't use it so much on my extensions. It is a little greasy, so that's why I use it on my natural hair. But it's not like greasy, like grease, the hair grease that you put on your hair, but it's a little bit heavier than most oils that you put on your hair. So it smells like grapefruit and grapes. It has a nice smell to it. And sometimes I use this on my legs too, so it's good to use if you want to have your legs, especially in the summertime when you wear shorts and things like that and skirts. If you want your skin to be moisturized and you want to smell good but you don't want to spray perfume, this would be a good thing to use for that. So I love this, the Hollywood Beauty Argan Oil. Next, I'm going to start talking about beauty products and makeup. So I want to talk about the Lumia Makeup Brush Cleanser. I love this so much. I love the machine too, but I wasn't going to bring the machine out. It's kind of heavy and bulky and I didn't have space. So I'll talk about them both. I'll probably insert a picture of it maybe somewhere in here so you can see it. Most of you have if you've been subscribed to my channel. So this just cleans your makeup brushes, and then the machine actually holds the makeup brushes for them to be clean. I use this when I use the machine and when I don't use the machine. That's how much I love it, because sometimes I hand wash my brushes as well as use the machine, because using the machine is good, but I like to watch it at times, and sometimes I don't have time to do it. I just want to hurry up, run it through my hands right quick, and then put it on the towel and let it air dry. So I love this. This is not cheap at all. I will leave the link below for both the actual brush cleanser, or this brush cleanser, and the makeup brush machine cleanser. I'll leave both of those links. They're not cheap. It's probably best to get both of them. If I can find a code, I will see if I could Google a code for you guys and put the code in there too. But it's worth it because you don't need a lot of this, honestly, to clean your brushes. I've cleaned about 7 or 8 brushes with just literally 2 drops. It's really strong, and you have to make sure you clean the product out, because you don't want that on your brushes and it to irritate your skin if you have sensitive skin. I don't, but some people do, so I just thought I would say that. So yeah, so this is good. I'll leave the links below for the cleanser and the actual machine. So now I'm just going to grab all these lip products so I can just knock them all out. First thing I'm going to start with, I guess, are the liquid lipsticks that I've been loving. And these are the ColourPop liquid lipsticks. And one is called R&B and the other one is called Limbo. Limbo I have on right now. R&B you guys have seen me wear in my last video, and honestly a lot of videos. I will swatch them right quick for you guys. But R&B is just like a mauvey purple type color. It's so pretty on my complexion. It's keep in mind these colors show up differently depending on what your complexion is. And then Limbo, as you can see, I have it on now, but I'll still swatch it for you. It's just like this pretty brown. Yeah, it's just a true brown. It reminds me of True Brown K from what's that girl's name? The Jenner girl? Kylie Jenner. Yeah, it reminds me of her liquid lipsticks, except hers are like $24 and these are only like $6. I'm sure hers probably last a little longer though, but these are still good and I still like them. And yeah, so on to the lipsticks are MAC lipsticks. One, I talked about this lipstick so much, I think it's been in like a couple of my faves. I'm pretty sure at least one. This is Viva Glam 3, and this is like my favorite lipstick to wear. It's matte, but it's not drying, but it's a color that it can pretty much go with everything. And then the last one is Stone. I think I've talked about that too. It's matte. It's just like a gray taupe type color. I like to mix that as well as wear it by itself. But when I wear it by itself, I always wear a lion with it because it can look a little crazy. Borderline crazy though, because if you're going for that look, you can honestly get away with it. But yeah, so those are the lipsticks and liquid lipsticks I've been loving. Next, I'm going to talk about this brush. This brush is from the brand called Giuseppe. I think that's how you pronounce that. Jessup. I got these brushes off of eBay. I had a review a long time ago on them. You can look through my channel. It's way back if you want to get the link to actually get them. But the brushes were not that expensive. I think it was only like $6 or $7 for like 12 brushes. But this brush I've been loving to contour. I don't contour all the time, but when I do, it's normally just like my cheeks, and then lately I've been doing a little bit on my forehead. Like I'll highlight here and then just on the sides just to give it a little bit more definition. I'll do a little contouring. And I always, well not always, only when I'm going out normally, I'll contour my nose, but that's about it. Like I don't do like my chin or anything like that. But this is a good brush for that because it's really stiff and it's pointy, so it's going to give you a really nice, precise contour. So the next things I'm going to talk about are nail polishes. So I'll start out with what I have on my nails now. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Last nail polish in private viewing. This color is so pretty. It's just a flesh tone nude. It's basically, like, it reminds me of like cappuccino or something like that. Like I feel like they should have named it that too. But it's just a gorgeous nude basically. I like this on my natural nails as well as tips. Tips, it lasts longer. Pretty much any color lasts longer. This next color is, well, what was I saying? I'm rushing a little bit. I said pretty much anything lasts longer. No, I mean pretty much anything on acrylics or tips or gel nails lasts longer than your natural nails, because natural nails don't tend to last that long. That's what I was trying to say. So the next color is called Sinful. Well, it's from the brand Sinful Colors and it's called Glass Pink. And I don't like this on my natural nails, but I love this on my, when I have tips or acrylics. I wore this a couple times in my video. You guys have seen this on my nails. This is really pretty. It's just like an iridescent light pink. Basically, like they said, it's like a clear, iridescent, transparent type pink. So yeah, I'll try to put all this stuff below. Okay, so next is this Carly Bible palette. I have a review on this. check it out if you haven't. I've been loving this so much. I love everything in this palette except this color right here. I don't use that much, but all the highlighters pretty much at the bottom. All of the shadows, I love them, like I said, except that one. And then this one right here is not a highlighter on me, it's more of a bronzer. But I used it today as an eyeshadow, which you can do that. You can, if you have something that's that's not a highlighter or whatever's supposed to be meant for, you can find other uses for it. So yeah, so I love this palette. Again, check out the review if you have not checked that out. And the last item I'm going to talk about is the black tie from Bath and Body Works. This is a candle from Bath and Body Works. This candle comes out normally around the holidays and fall. I don't know if it's out yet, but you'll definitely be able to find it around Thanksgiving time, because that's when the holiday candles come out. This candle smells just like a guy. Like, it smells like men's cologne, and it smells really good, like really good men's cologne, because all men's cologne don't smell good, but it smells really good. So I got it last year, I think I just said that. So I'm just now pulling it out because it's about to be fall, and I typically burn candles in the fall time more so than summertime. So I have 2 candles left over, so I was just popping them out because I definitely am not trying to pay the full $22.50 for these. So anytime I can save something from a previous season, I do that. But they should be going on sale or on sale now. They're 2 for $20, I think it is, or 24, something like that, 24 or 25, because it used to be 2 for $20, then it went to 24, and I think it's like 25 now. Either way, that's better than $22.50 for one, because I just don't think that's worth. So check out this if you haven't checked this out, the black tie candle from Bath and Body Works. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I apologize, it was a little rushed at the end. My camera's been cutting off. This is the 3rd time it cut off. So you saw me reach over there, and I was actually reaching for stuff from over here to put over there. The reason why is because it turned off and I had to go back and reshoot a couple items. So I apologize for that. But thank you guys for watching. If you watched all the way to the end, I'm going to try to remember to put below these items. If not, if you have any questions about anything in particular, just ask me and I will let you know where you can get them or run the prices by you, because I know I didn't talk about prices in stores so much. So any questions, just ask me below. Also follow me on Snapchat and things like that. I have that below. A lot of you don't know that I have a Snapchat because I don't think a lot of people look in the description box. But I have a Snapchat, I have a Facebook beauty page. I have pretty much any social network. My name is not the same on here because my first channel is a music channel. I am a recording artist. If you follow me a while, you know that. So I'll try to probably link my music channel too below. So a lot of my networks are in my music channel name, but I always put all of that below. So check me out on those networks. I'm on Snapchat the most. I am on Instagram, Facebook the least, and then I do have a Twitter, and I promote and stuff on Twitter as well. But my most used social is Snapchat, because I talk to people on Snapchat and I snap a lot because it's just like vlogging, and I like to vlog even though I haven't vlogged in a while, and that's a long story and I'm not gonna get off into it. But yeah, so follow me on my social networks, and thank you so much for watching me. And if you like this video, make sure you like it and share it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much. Bye.